Hey guys! So recently a local organization had a fundraiser sale, and it was basically like a glorified yard sale, but they had a ton of books, so of course I went. The first book I saw that I knew I wanted was Personal History by Katharine Graham. I mentioned this before in my first library sale haul, because I saw it there but didn't buy it because I thought it wasn't really in my interest zone. But since then I've kept thinking about how I should have bought it anyways, because it is one of those books that's on Gilmore Girls and I really want to read it. So I got it. And at this sale it cost me about $5, which was a couple dollars more expensive than it would have been at the library sale, but $5 for this big book is still pretty cheap. I also got The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. I'm pretty sure this was also a movie, but I don't think I've seen it. But of course I've heard really good things about this book, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading it. And I also got Beloved by Toni Morrison. This is one of those authors that I really want to get into. I know that John Green really likes her writing, and I've read a couple quotes here and there and have really liked what I've seen so far, so hopefully this will be a hit. And I also got The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd, and you've probably heard of this one. It was really popular a few years ago and was turned into a movie with Alicia Keys in it. And of course it's a New York Times bestseller, so I'm sure it'll be good. And then I saw The Angel's Game by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, and I believe this is the sequel to The Shadow of the Wind, which is a book that I do own and haven't read yet. But I think I'm gonna really like that one, so hopefully this one was a good choice. I also picked up The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society by Mary Ann Schaefer and Annie Barrows. And this is one of those books that I don't know too much about, but I've heard the title going around a lot and some people seem to really like it, so I picked it up. And this is another New York Times bestseller. I also got The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri, winner of the Pulitzer Prize, and it's now a movie, and I'm pretty sure I have seen this movie. And it's by the same author of Interpreter of Maladies, which I know is one of an awkward reader's favorite books, and so I'm definitely looking forward to this. And then I saw a Margaret Atwood book, The Blind Assassin, and out of all of the books that she's written, I'm not sure this is the one I want to read the most, but it was the only one that was there, and I do want to get into this author, so I figured why not. And apparently it won a Booker Prize, so it should be pretty good. And then the last two books are two of my favorites out of this haul. I found this 1950 edition of The House at Pooh Corner, and what really amazed me is the fact that it still has this dust jacket on it. The jacket is pretty torn up and it has some definite water damage, but still I think that's really awesome. And then this is what it looks like without the jacket on it. A really cool design, and I really like this bright blue color. And then it has some illustrations on the inside as well, and some through the text. I didn't read too many Pooh books when I was young, but I did read a couple, and this is the second one in the series, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy this. And lastly, I found this 1939 edition of Great Expectations by Heritage Press. It's got this really awesome cover and this spine, and then the top of the pages is painted the same kind of dark red color, and it's got illustrations on the inside as well. So for a 1939 edition, this is pretty good shape. I did already have an edition of Great Expectations, and you might have seen it in my ugly covers tag, so I'll leave that down below, and that will explain why I was eager to get a much better looking edition and get rid of the ugly one. So those were all the books I got. It cost me, I think, $25 in total, and for 10 books, that's still not a bad price. And now I'm faced with the very difficult task of figuring out where the heck to put all of these books on my shelves, because they are really almost at full capacity. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.